All right, this is how I look at it, and I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 to y'all. First of all, go follow King Earner's World on Instagram. Click the link in my bio. If you need the honorable gels, you're in the Philadelphia area, DM me ASAP. Listen, I got the honorable gels at an honorable score just this week with the bladder rack. It's the whole 102. When you look at this this whole paid in full movie, and you look at how ALPO actually took time to do things that I want you guys to understand. When individuals do these things, you know what happens? It puts you in a position of doing what? Noticing who they are too quick. And they jump right in everything that you got going on. And when I say that, they do it for your attention and get around you. ALPO done two things in his life that got him in good positions, but he ended up effing the individuals. The first, when he quote unquote supposed to met Rich in jail, right? And when he met him in jail, he then befriended AZ. His goal in jail was supposed to have, he helped him out in a fist fight or something, but he didn't know him from a can of paint. He didn't know him. And when individuals pop up like that from no apparent reason, just want to rip with you and punch, and go in these directions, just want to, put everything on the line for you, you got to ask yourself why. In this case, he got a chance to what? Get in between what some would call was a friendship and do his own thing, whether it was kicking it with them, getting money with them, or making sure he was close to AZ to prove to the point that he was like really him because AZ had a connect. Whatever the case may be, he worked his way up there. He worked it up whereas though people were vulnerable around him. Comfortability creates what? Familiarity. And that's what happened there. He got familiar with him, learned everything about him, and he got over. Boom! Karma busts him in the rear end. He gets caught up. And you know what? Before he get caught up, he do one more thing in his life that puts him in a position of power and strength. He said, damn, I'm here out in D.C. I got Frey and them guys who are shaking me down. Dudes is putting the muscle on me. I can't really earn out of town like I want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out an individual in this community that is wrecking, that is knocking heads off and is not playing no games that they respect because I'm in their home. So I got to get a good man to carry it like this. And you know what he done? He went ahead and sought Wayne Perry out and bailed him out. Any real street man that's been in the streets don't know that feeling of getting bailed out by an individual that you really know that said, Nick, everybody that was counting you out, I'ma bail you. Once he bailed him, he got his loyalty. That loyalty he caused for him to have an attachment with was only based off the value of money. That's why you don't build your relationships off of cash. Money should never be the relationship between you and another individual. You see what happens here. And what happened here is ALPO saw that it was coming down on him. He saw that it was crashing, and he saw that he had took his power a little too far, and he knew they were coming. And you know what he decided to do? To line Wayne Perry all the way up by manipulating him. I owe you for the rest of my life type of thing. You bailed me out of jail. Manipulated him to the point he put him in a bad position. Had him caught up in all type of things that Wayne Perry say to this day. And I'm not going to mention some of them things that Wayne Perry done because they are horrible. But he said he's the only one I've seen. A lot of them that's on that ADX or been in jail for a long time, they give you that they have remorse for the things they done as children. And he's one of them that begged for forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and said he regretted the things that he done. And guess what? That's an example of a man. But that man at that time was being manipulated by a guy he thought had all the loyalty in the world. By doing what? By doing what? By doing what? Bailing him out of jail. And what ends up happening is These kittens, they worm around. You can hear them. Sometimes it's all in your mind and you think it's in your mind. But these kittens are here to manipulate us. Strong men that they knew can get people off of their back. And at the end of the day, this is how I'm carrying it to the highest degree. I'm going to forever say Nick's Rich Porter. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm forever going to say Nick's that rat ALPO. And I'm forever going to say honor Rich Porter. I'm forever going to say honor Demencio. I'm forever going to say in these areas of understanding when it comes down to men, that you never honor or go with a rat on no terms or nothing that they do. I don't care if you feel as though it's right. You never agree with them, because agreeing with them gives the people the understanding that this is what they should follow. No matter what, your voice of reason should become a thing. I ain't even about to comment on that, because at the end of the day, anybody knows it's wrong. And I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. My goal ain't to play no games. I want to make sure I restore it to y'all mentally. And you heard it first from me, everything and how this guy, what he done, into his last destination of manipulating Wayne Prairie. And he came home and he manipulated other individuals like Miss T. I'm guarantee you, Miss T didn't think that rat was in no streets. She would have never dealt with him. I'm thinking, and I'm almost understanding that she would have. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't think a lot of people would have dealt with him if they really had understanding that he was going to be in a position, he's throwing stuff out of a car and involving himself back in the streets after doing so much time, man. It don't make no damn sense. And that's why the 5K1 rule should be stopped, because what it's causing is recycle crime. Those guys are able to do what? Continue to do things in a wrong manner and not go to jail for it. They're in and they're out, and you're looking at it like, wow, this one recycling situation. While individual that go to jail do their time, guess what? They come home and they do what King Earner done. Turn over a new leaf and rebuild what he once destroyed. King Earner live and direct. Make sure y'all listen to what I just said, because it's a lot of honor being restored.